The other management practices. The practice is milking. And milking is the action of extracting milk from the udder of an animal. And as we had mentioned it earlier, milk requires a clean environment, and therefore some of these factors must be considered. And the first thing is the milk must be clean, and to keep milk clean, the following must be ensured. And the first one is the milking shed or the milking parlor must be always clean. The milking parlor must be clean, and the milking parlor should be clean immediately after milking and also disinfecting, because this is one of the avenues where the mastitis bacteria can find its way into the teeth of the animal. The other way to maintain hygiene is to ensure that anybody who has a contagious disease or a communicable disease should not milk. The other one is the hands of a milker or the person who is milking must always be clean. All this is to ensure that the milk is not contaminated and to ensure that we don't incur losses by discarding the milk. The other one is the udder must be washed. How do we wash the udder? The udder is washed using clean, warm water, using a clean piece of cloth. You gently wipe the udder. Don't use hot water. You wipe. Later, you can disinfect the water that is being used. The last thing to ensure that the milk is clean is to cut off the bacteria. How does this one happen? When milking, the first drop of the milk should be not allowed to enter into the collecting jar. Why? Because the first drop is said to have a high population of the bacteria which can contaminate the milk. When you ensure that all these are taken care of, then we have clean milk, and therefore it can last for a longer time. Milking method. Now, milking, there is a way in which a goat or a dog should be milked. Unlike how farmers used to press or pull the teat, that is not the right method of milking. How do we do it? We hold the base of the teat using our thumb, and if this is our udder, a goat has two teeth. So if these are the teeth, we hold the base of the teeth. This is the base using our thumb. You hold using the thumb. Then you squeeze. You squeeze, you hold, then you squeeze. Then using the other fingers, you hold this particular part and squeeze, not pulling. You squeeze downwards as you squeeze, as the milk moves down. Slowly allow the milk out gently. Don't be in a hurry. Milking should take less than 7 minutes. What happens after 7 minutes? Milking process or lactation process is hormone influenced. So once it takes more than 7 minutes, the hormones responsible for contraction, and that one is oxytocin. Oxytocin is secreted, and the muscles start contracting, hence holding the milk back. So the milker should take less than 7 minutes to ensure that all the milk has been let out. When milking, if all the milk is not milked, or some milk has been retained in the udder, that one will lead to, or will act as a host for the bacteria. So, and also if that tendency continues, goat milk production lowers. So all the milk must be removed from the udder. So what is the importance of milking jellies? Is to prevent cracks. Other milking jellies contains disinfectants, disinfect the udder, the teeth. Other contains antibiotics to prevent mastitis, and therefore these jellies should be applied after milking has been done. Once the udder has been wiped, you apply the milking jellies. Another way of milking, apart from hand milking, is the use of milking machines, which also use the same concept of squeezing, not pulling. Uh, so it's a different way of milking. And after milking has been done, all the machines and also the pipes must be disinfected, and disinfection can be done either by use of hot water, very hot water, or use of steam to make sure that no bacteria or a pathogen that is within the whole system. After milking, it is important to store your milk in a cool place. Milk does not need too much temperature because temperature affects the milk instability. Therefore, once milking has been done, the milk should be stored in a clean storage equipment, and also it is important to ensure that temperatures are below, if possible, it can be below 10 as it waits to be marketed. Milk should be stored at a low temperatures. It can be 10 degrees or below. At a normal temperature or the room temperature, the shelf life of milk is not more than 12 hours. Then the stability of the milk kicks in. But at a low temperature, the milk can be stored even for like 6 hours, 4 degrees. But as time goes by, the milk instability is not guaranteed. Another way of increasing the shelf life of milk is to pasteurize your milk, and this one is done especially if the farmer is not producing that much or is the one who is marketing his milk, but in case he is selling to other dealers, uh, it depends on the recommendations or what they require of the farmer. But it's important to increase the shelf life by pasteurizing so that to kill the available microorganisms which can cause the milk spoilage.